Hi, I'm Trey.
Hi, I'm Helske.
Hi, I'm Brandon Dye.
Hi, I'm James Draper.
And so we decided to do our multimedia final project on stress, and in particular stress on the life of a college student. And yeah.
Hey.
Stress is a physical and psychological response to internal and external stressors. A stressor is an event that causes the stress, and common stressors can be such as academics, wealth, social status, and health, and etc.
Alright, so college is full of stressors, whether it be that final that's due in 5 hours, 4 hours, just kidding, we're not procrastinating, or maybe asking a girl on a date, or just being in a social situation that just triggers more stress. College is a stressful place. College can also be looked at as one huge chronic stressor, and a chronic stressor is something that's ongoing. There's no like visible end. It's not just one event. It's like maybe a strained relationship in college, or a really hard class could be considered a chronic stressor. Okay, stress can be dealt with in several different ways. One of those ways is repressive coping. Repressive coping is characterized by avoiding situations or thoughts that are reminders of a stressor and maintaining an artificially positive viewpoint. So some example of this would be surrounding yourself with like-minded people to avoid stressful situations as a whole. Another one would be if you have a hard college class and you start failing, just stop showing up, like I may have started doing with this class, but not because I'm not failing, hopefully. Yeah.
Another common way of dealing with stress is rational coping. A common example of that would be is you have a hard college class or a hard class of anything. You would go and instead of just avoiding it, you'd go the extra mile and you'd put in the extra work to get it done anyways, even though that's not what you want to do. And you'd rather just lay in bed and drink hot chocolate and cry.
A third way used to deal with stress is reframing coping. This involves a new or creative way to think about a stressor that reduces the threat, and you can do that by, if you're studying, you can switch it up a little bit, study different ways to try and mix it up and make it more interesting and seem more valuable to you. If it's getting the same old, getting boring and stuff, then yeah.
Another way that you can deal with stress when you're in the moment of stress is to gain social support, or to, I don't know, like you can just take a break from your academics and the thing that is causing you stress and just become involved in your school. Go to attend like school dances, go to school like sanctioned activities, just hanging out with friends, just taking a break, and a 30-minute break can clear your mind and set you up so when you return that you'll be more focused and maybe hopefully not as stressed as you were before, and that you'll be able to just handle the whole situation better as a whole. Various studies have shown that puppies alleviate stress.
So colleges know college is stressful, and to help their students out and to alleviate some of the stress, I noticed when I went up north to look at college campuses, the University of Utah, I think, would rent out puppies during finals so people could like take puppies and play with them, just to alleviate the students' stress. And we actually found an article on dogtime.com, this article right here, that talks about that, and it talks about a college campus in Nova Scotia that actually made a puppy room just for students to feel less stressful. And I guess that's almost like situational management, because you're like putting yourself in that situation, but it's also kind of reframing, but not really, because you're not thinking about the problem, you're thinking, so it's kind of, I don't know, it's a mix of all of them, just alleviating stress, so yeah.
As we're seniors this year in high school, we have had friends that have graduated and moved on to bigger and better things in college, and we have noticed, like, as we follow them or still keep in touch with them, that our friends constantly rant and complain kind of about how stressful college is on social media, especially Twitter. And we've seen multiple tweets about kids saying, man, finals this week, I'm gonna die, or that they're just always constantly complaining about finals or looking for some support. And so tweeting is kind of seen, like, tweeting about this can kind of be seen as a social, social support, because they're just looking for like acceptance, looking for someone to like
confide
give
with.
them like sympathy and like relate to them.